hey, here's something you can process. This just came to me, and I thought, yeah. Remember, I did a video one time, and I talked about, there is a spiritual world, and then you have technology, right? So when you know that you're not a machine because you got a soul and you love your spirit, the essence of your flower, with me, because I lived through a girl's heart, right? So it's two sides, female, male, right? So we know how to use both sides in order to do what? Tune the universe. Okay, so it's in harmony. We know how to do that. So if you think about the first computer, which is really what? A data processor. Your eyeballs are data processors. You're experiencing data coded with light. Okay. So I was thinking about reproduction. I was thinking about the girls that I've made love to throughout my life. So there's something intuitive, I guess, that you just know intuitively, okay, of who you're going to reproduce with. And why is that? Well, the cosmos is intelligent, right? So I don't know about you, but when you reach a certain level of creative intelligence, I don't think we'd want to create something less than what we are. We'd want to produce something that is higher than what we are, okay, through what we've learned, right? So that the offspring of who we are is going to have a future that goes, wow, right? I call that a better spiritual, a higher spiritual product, okay? Not as food, but as energy production, right? Big-ass lighthouse. So what that means if you want to explain it through information sciences, you think of a computer, what you're really saying here is that you want to produce a bigger neuron. So when you realize that your heart has neuron transmitters, right? And you think about neurons, okay, light transmissions, codes, encrypted, coded, encrypted data, right? That's why she didn't want anybody busting into her stuff, a girl on the planet. But they did. Took them a long time to do it. And if you think about World War II, what was called Code Purple, I'm Purple Light. Japanese, remember they broke that code before Midway? And they bushwhacked the Japanese, remember? And then, of course, you got all the mathematicians at Bletchley Park that worked on breaking what? The Nazi Enigma machine. So we're talking math and coded, like codes. Break the codes. So when you're breaking codes, you're decrypting the mail. So in this case, we're talking about decoding the genetic information. So when you're capable of doing that, you can reinsert different information. Those are programming algorithms, essentially. So in this particular case, sometimes you might want to think about it as, I'm a computer. I want to produce a bigger computer to process what? More data. Wow. Well, imagine you can process all the data streams that exist within the entire cosmos. How much information is that? I heard Patty one time say, my God, if you could do that all at once, your head would explode. So now you get back to why I was mentioning before, when you're running on your intuition, you're experiencing the information at the moment in which it's relevant for the job that you're doing. And what is the job that we're doing? Liberating a planet. Okay? So we operate off the data at the moment that the data is relevant, not before and not after. The data is sequenced. Okay? Because this is a communication platform, a computer terminal of data processing, which is energy, electrons, the information that flows through the current. Hey, what am I aware of now? How much information are you aware of? And what is the information that you're aware of? What is the information telling you? Okay? I get a lot of information. It goes through me so fast. It's like, and it's beautiful to experience that. Because what happens out of that when you're running on that much light, how big that universe that is out there to experience with that kind of energy is just, there are no words to actually describe it. There isn't. Not in the English language, there isn't. I could show you pictures. We call that bandwidth perception. How much are you aware of? How much can you perceive? How long would it take you to share what it is that you know that is out there to experience? Well, my God, you could fill up every library shelf between here and Kingdom Come. Right? That's your storyteller. Because they love their universe, because they love their energy, so they love to tell stories. That's a creative imagination that we all have, right? So when people are fearing information, what do you think that does to them? That limits their bandwidth. And that's called inverted programming, and that's what they did here. You give somebody and fill into their head and have them put it in their unconscious memory, which is nothing but lies and bullshit, then they're going to run on bullshit. As Mom Man used to tell me when I was a kid, because my dad was a brilliant aeronautical engineer. He was the one that always reminded me when I was a little kid, okay, child. It's not your intelligence, okay, the left side, okay, that is the most powerful. It is the right side, which is the female side. Your creativity. If there's anything you can create, hell, I'll just take a fucking eraser to it and it's gone. Okay? Create something different. They don't know how to do that. A female knows how to do that. Okay? So in other words, the left side is an information processor, the right side is a creator being. You get both. That's a lot of power. Okay? That's why they fear the fuck out of us. So when the humans are fully awake on this planet, put the call out. They woke up. No shit, Sherlock. That's why I said to this guy, Chris, who got shattered, you want to wake everybody up in Grants Pass, Oregon? Give me a drum. Get a film crew out here with TV cameras. But of course, they're never going to put it up on the demonic news network that they've been running, which is all CIA. So it's going to be interesting here since I just got some information about, I guess President Trump's going to make a global broadcast that there's going to be an announcement. The entire planet's locked down. Martial law. We're picking all the bad guys up across the entire planet. Now imagine, how is everybody going to respond to that? Well, if you know how to map the terrain, which is mapping consciousness, we know how to be able to map almost right to the bit and byte of the amount of information that everybody's processing through their processor to experience what they're experiencing and measure it in waves. More of a dynamic field structure. Okay? Obviously, the importance in that is to keep the vibration up as high as we can to minimize the lower frequency impact on everybody, right? When love is law on this planet, that means everybody's running a lot of light. And that's what they're supposed to, so it's a classroom in a healing center, okay? That's what it was designed and set up to do. It's for people to heal. So, the storm is upon us, as they would say, although when I think of a storm, I'm thinking of a spinning top and flowers going like this and dancing with my goddess with music. So that's why I try and remind people, the light has this. That means those that have an enormous amount of love in their heart are liberating this planet because we love all of you. All right. So relax. We're sending you flowers and a lot of love. Okay? There is a big flower in me. Can you tell? We love you. So I guess President Trump's going to make an announcement, and I guess they're going to show the military tribunals and the evidence. Everybody had to wake up sooner or later, okay, that they're going to know the truth. All of it. That's the way it is in my mind, okay? We don't live in the fear. We tell the truth, okay? So I'm not going to reinforce a program that somebody's running that's based on lies, okay? Love is the absence of fear. And when you're running a love vibration, you don't fear nothing. That's source. That's light. That's what love is. That's what we are in living spirit. We love you all. Take care.